Hello my friends, this is Holy Virus, the Blind Warrior Gamer. Today I am inside the Diablo 3 beta. This is on patch 10. I am way late on getting a hold of this thing, and honestly, I wouldn't even have it if it weren't for a real-life friend of mine who has acquired the beta and has decided that he is not going to play it and has gifted it to me. What a wonderful thing my friend has done for me. Really appreciate it. So a special shout out goes to my boy Mole, my best friend of now going on 25 years. So we're going to go ahead and create a monk and get this thing started. I just realized I made my monk female, so I'm going to change that because I'm not going to play a female character. No, I don't want to change a battle tag. Go into character modification, and we're going to delete this character. Yes, let's create monk male. Holy Virus. There we go. Now we're actually going to get somewhere. So we're going to go ahead and get this game started. Now, my friends, you are going to have to bear with me. I'm not as good as other people playing this game, and for obvious reasons, the eyesight has a lot to do with it. But I should be able to do fairly well and hopefully get through this without dying.
I smell fear and death. The fallen star is near.
Seems like I get a little bit of frame rate lag, but it ain't too bad, considering I'm recording. My hard drive is slow as dirt. And here we are, arriving in New Tristram.
The fallen star has upset the balance of this land. I seek it.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
They keep coming.
Get these guys up real good.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
Burn those corpses before they rise again.
I came here to study the fall of old Tristram.
Zakarum has fallen to disgrace. What fate?
So here we go, we're entering into the Slaughtered Calf Inn. Oh, I don't want the stash because I'm not going to take anything out of it. One thing that you'll find out is that I'm playing this clean. I have beaten the beta with every character class, but I refuse to start the video with easy mode gear.
Welcome to the Slaughtered Calf.
Are you Leah? Rumford said you survived the fallen star.
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but watch out! The wounded are turning!
Guitar has raised me to new heights.
This is killing business.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless some...
Have you come to help us? The other adventurers...
So everyone's already heard the story from the first part of this game over and over again.
I promised Marco
So I'm just kind of skipping stuff.
But now he's dead.
16 militiamen went out. Only Rumford came back.
I will help you fight the risen dead.
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
That will not be my fate.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Alright. So that's what we're after, is we're after some wretched mothers. They spew out more grotesque mobs. And they'll keep spitting them out until you kill them. Now, the thing about it is that even though they're spitting out the mobs, you get experience for what they spit out. So sometimes it's a good thing to let them build up a few, and then go after it. You know, it's easy mode XP that way. I have to say, this is running kind of slow, and I'm not sure why. Alright, so we've cleared them out. We're going to go ahead and see if we can find that little side level that's around here somewhere. I like to clear up the side levels because it's free XP. Treasure chest. Some decent loot. Bad guys over here. Cool. So the spell that I'm using currently on my character for the main hand attack, or main base attack, is called Fist of Thunder. Every time you punch a target, you strike them with weapon damage plus a little bit of lightning damage, and then it generates spirit every time you hit the target, at the tune of 5 spirit per hit. The left-hand side ball is my life ball, the right-hand side orb, which is that white color, is my spirit, which you have moves that will consume spirit, but as of right now I don't, so I'm constantly at max spirit. Spirit does not reduce over time like it does on a barbarian who uses fury, or as some call it, rage. Alright, I think we've cleared this area completely. Let's go ahead and get the wretched mothers killed, and we'll head back to town. It's kind of annoying how these guys run from you. It's a little thing they kept from Diablo 2. You smack them once, they run like hell. Let's see what we've got over this way. One thing in this game that is definitely not hard to find is gold. However, I find myself really not using it a whole lot. And a lot of that probably is due to the fact that it's very early on. You don't really need to buy gear to up yourself at the moment. And probably the gear they have is just eh, I would assume. I mean, I really haven't checked the vendors, so I don't know what kind of stuff you can buy. I'm being puked on. Hey, a cave we can go into. Let's check it out. No, get back in there. It's a dark cellar.
Empty. Did those creatures steal the treasure?
Boss. Looks like he didn't drop a whole lot, just some gold, and let's see what this item is. So we're going to go and open up my inventory. Anything that you see in my inventory that is encased in a white square is a new item that I've recently picked up and haven't viewed yet. So it kind of helps you determine what's new, what needs to be looked at, and what you can just pass on. So we've got 11.5. A short bow, ranged. That's for a demon hunter. Some cloth tunic. We'll throw that on because I don't have anything on right now. That'll help. We got some gloves. Alright, very nice. Oh, even better, thick gloves. 5 more than what I just equipped. And a damaged cloth tunic, which will not get used here. Now, of course, we have our healing potions. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get out of here. As you can see, when you equip items, it does change the look of your character. So that's another thing that they kept out of the previous Diablos, and it's pretty nice. The one thing about this, though, that I'm not fond of, that kind of was a bummer to me, is leveling customization. When you level, you don't have the ability to set your stats. But you will have a lot of customizability with your spells, so we'll see what happens.
My path becomes clearer.
Hey, level 3. Looks like I've gained a new spell slot and a couple of new spells. So we'll check those out in a moment here.
The ruins of old Tristram. The shadow of Diablo still hangs over this place.
So here we are in Tristram. Wretched Queen is dead. clear out the mobs in the area, because, you know, I like XP points. Alright, so that looks like... Oh, no, there's more guys here. I was starting to think that was about it. Dark cellar. Wasn't I just in here? No, it was not. It's another dark cellar. Very nicely done. Nice, I got him. So those little goblin dudes, they'll steal your stuff, and you have to chase them down and get it back. And as you beat on them, they drop things, and it can be, you know, very beneficial to kill them. Otherwise, they just grab your shit and run, and you end up like, what the hell? You just stole like a bunch of my gold, and it sucks. Alright, so that's done. Pick up some hit points. Very nicely done. That looks like that's everything. Let's grab these chests. Oh, I hear a zombie. Down here. Those guys are dead. He's dead. I just find it so much fun when you get to play a game that's just solely based on gratuitous violence, and all you have to do is point and click. I mean, even for me with my terrible, terrible eyesight, this is pretty easy stuff. This style of gameplay for me is great. If you watch any of my Torchlight videos, which actually Torchlight, I was playing it on really hard difficulty, so I kind of died a lot because I had it coming. I was dopey enough to play it on hard without ever, you know, playing the game before, knowing anything about it, which is pretty stupid on my part. let's go ahead and head back to town. I'll talk to Captain Rumford.
Thank you for your help, but could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Nor should she. I will help her find him. Come, let us search for your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they
So what we're
fought
going to
their
do
way
is we're going
back
to go
to
ahead and
Adria's
pick our
hut. The
spell
key
that
must
we're
still
going to
be
work
there.
with here for an alternate attack. Let's see here. We could use the lash tail kick, or we could use blinding flash. Blinding flash is really just a stun spell. It's okay. I mean, I'm not too fond of it personally because it doesn't have any real battle use right now. Later we'll get Breath of the Heavens. Breath of the Heavens is a healing spell. That is something that I will use. But for now, we're going to go with Lash Tail Kick. What does Lash Tail Kick look like? There you go. That is a very powerful roundhouse kick. It does AoE damage and has an explosive knockback. Let's go ahead and head back in and we'll hit Adria's hut.
Here, let me open the gate. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
What happened to your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
Now, a little thing that I kind of figure, especially after listening to Ada's journal in here that we're going to hear in a moment, I have a feeling that the character that you play in as Diablo 1 is actually Leah's father, and that Adria was basically sleeping with the king's eldest son, Aiden. But that's just my belief. I'm not going to go too far into the details or the semantics of it, because I really don't know.
Follow me.
But we'll figure it out as we play the game, I assume, once the full version comes out. Once the full version is released, I will be certain to have video
People said she
of
was
it.
a witch, but I never believed it. Captain Dalton!
Alright, Captain Dalton is slain. Doesn't drop much, but, you know.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will find your uncle. Stay here and find out what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
Let's grab that item there. Oh, go back out. But I'm gonna get jumped here. Alright. Let's go ahead and head to the Tristram Cathedral, and we'll go from there.
Tristram
Very
Cathedral.
nice.
The star fell here.
Now, a couple of my guildmates and I, in particular, Alexandros, we've been really kind of theory crafting about what this fallen star is, and we both have very strong reason to believe it is the Black Soul Stone. And the theory is that it's a culmination of all of the primevals together. Now, my friend Alex, he believes that when the Black Soul Stone becomes in contact with one of the demons, the lesser evils, it's going to absorb them and release Diablo. So we'll see how that plays out as well. It's really something that I'd like to find out, and another reason why I just can't wait for the full release to be launched.
The star fell here.
I'll tell you what, though, if that is the Black Soul Stone that fell through there, it is fucking huge. Just by the size of that crater we walked past, it
My
is
strides
pretty
grow
massive.
longer.
Alright, so we've gained a level. You little bastard, stop hitting me. Where'd you... Got him. So I keep getting this tooltip that says I have empty item slots, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Don't mind that noise in the background. That was me getting texted.
It's inside me. Inside.
So apparently the demons like to manifest inside the host's body and take them over that way. It's kind of weird. Oh, am I in trouble? Ew, and I died. No good. I couldn't get to my potion because it's not bound to a hotkey, and I don't know why they do that. Oh, you know what? It is bound to a hotkey. But I'm going to go ahead and stop here, and we'll get back to everyone later. Alright, now that I'm back and off the phone, and my phone's not going off on me here, maybe I can actually concentrate on what the hell I'm doing and not die again. The first time that I actually did this with the monk, I didn't die, so I'm kind of disappointed that I just fell. Now, of course, I don't have much for weapons right now, and this is a little bit of a more challenging area if you don't have the right equipment. My level should be okay, but I really do need to acquire some better gear. Well, we'll see what happens here. Let's go ahead and head back to where we were when I died. The maps in this game are nice because they randomize, and obviously, like in every other Diablo, so do the mobs. So depending on your level, when you come into an area, you may have a completely different set of mobs one time than you do from the next. Oh sure, now I find a healing potion on the ground. That's kind of irritating.
I don't have enough spirit. Your flaws are revealed.
You know, playing through here, it's almost a nostalgic feel again. Hey, we found it pretty quick. No, that's not it. What am I talking about? I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I was thinking that we found the doorway, but no. It's just the way the light's reflecting. I thought it was shiny enough that I can click on it. It's not. Let's grab this treasure. One thing that you'll notice compared to other videos when you watch mine, the maps of the cathedral appear to be a little bit bigger than they were in previous iterations of the beta. Now, I mean, I watched other people play it, you know, like Force Strategy Gaming, OMFG Kata, and they seem to have smaller maps when the beta first came out than they do now. Really seem to get more gameplay out of it. Definitely needed that potion. I almost died again. That could have been really bad. I'd hate to have to walk through this whole place again.
My wounds are closing.
Hey, we found it. Now we found it. Nice.
Foul minions, stay back! Back! May this ledge hold. The Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
Alright, so let's go ahead and rescue Deckard Cain here.
Cain, I will save you!
Stay back.
Let's get these guys killed.
My injuries are too severe. I don't have enough spirit.
I'm definitely having a difficult time here.
severe.
Drink another potion.
My wounds are closing.
Whew, that could have been bad. Little mini boss there was kicking my ass. It doesn't help that the item I'm using for a weapon only does like 3 damage per second. It's terrible.
Thank you, but why did you risk yourself for me?
It was not your time, old man. Come, Leah is waiting for you.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps.
So we're going to go ahead and head back to town.
Discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
And we shall check my inventory. See what we found. And we'll stop the recording there and pick up in just a little bit with more of this act. Let's see here. We found a medium glass star. That's a headpiece. We're going to go ahead and definitely equip that. An exceptional knuckle. We're going to grab that. Let's see. Damaged simple dagger. No. Well. Yeah, we could throw that in the offhand there. There we go. Because that's a little bit better than what I had. We got a sash, so now we've got a belt. Let's see. Alright, so we've got a little bit better equipment, and hopefully we can do a little bit more damage. Attack speed's a little bit quicker now. So we'll see how that works out for us. But at any rate, we will be back again, as I had said, in a little while with some continued footage from this beta. We're going to continue right from where we are standing, so to speak. And catch y'all later. As always, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Keep rocking. Peace out. See you shortly with more continued footage.